Anyway, all right, guys. If you just joined me, I am giving everybody a view. This was my second house, which is the one I built directly after I lost my castle maps. I had castles on 3 maps that interlocked and intertwined with each other at one point, and I don't know if that's what caused my PS4 to crash. Something definitely caused my PS4 to crash, and I had to send it off. And when I got it back, it was all erased. Well, anyway, this is unfinished, as you can plainly see. I started on that new, on my other PS4. This one went upstairs, and I like staying downstairs more, so I started working on that other one. But this is the one I was working on at one point. Alright, here's the theater I built, which is not completely finished, but for the most part, it's pretty cool. Let me come into the other way. Yeah, let me come into it the right way. And yeah, it's just this is going to be hopefully a nice little walkthrough around it, and walk through this little garden area here. You know, it had really a lot of charm to it. I like this map a lot. I like the area. You know, it's not one of my favorite areas, but I do like it. And you know, it's got some charm to it. I love that dark oak, but the only place I could find it was right back here, and it's because I was out running a minecart and chopped a bunch of wood and got the seedlings from it and planted it. Which, by the way, the only way you can plant those trees right there is to have 4 of them and put them in a square. That's the only way you can plant it. Anyway, here's my theater. What's that piece of wood doing up there? Oh well, probably. Oops, I put that there for protection. But anyway, let's go in. Now, as you can see, it's somewhat dark in here for the most part, but it needs to be dark in a theater room. Alright, here's my seats. I hear a booger somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but we'll walk up this seats here and just sit down for a second. Alright, you can sit down anywhere you want to up here. Now, they're supposed to put a picture that moves on here eventually, and I can't wait till they do. But for now, I had to just put multiple pictures up, you know. And I know that it's not really a theater, but that's the closest I could pull off to one. And I had another one built on creative a long time ago, which I don't play on creative. I've done all this on survival. Every block, every piece of wood, everything you see on here I had to get myself. When I do creative stuff, it just makes me feel like I'm cheating. But now that I've defeated the Ender Dragon 3 or 4 different times and had to break in that obsidian so much, I may have enough to build me a big theater on my new one. Matter of fact, I might start on it pretty soon. But anyway, I was kind of proud of this one right here. Uh-oh, I got somebody spawned in here on me. Whoops, got knocked back on it, thank goodness. But that's bad when you want to kill these guys because you want to hurry up and hit them and get it over with. But yeah, this is my first big amphitheater room, and I loved it. But like I said, I made the other one first, and it turned out to be so much better. It was real dark in it, and you know, it's a good view. But I don't know. All right, let's move on. Goodbye, theater room. Hardly ever play on this map anymore. My son Josh, he plays on this PS4 a lot more than I do, so I just leave it up there most of the time. Or we just leave it up there most of the time. It's actually Josh's PS4, it ain't even mine. But anyway, alright, here's the front door. And I think you guys, if you've seen the last video I just put up, it's the map room I showed you is right here. But I actually have a map room, and it's right back here. I done that one over there first, but I started on this one just to make, you know, a map room in general. I thought about just moving that stuff to over here. But anyway, this is another room in my first floor. There's my little library where I was going to move and put another crap. What am I looking for here? Oh shit. An enchantment. Yeah, one of these little guys right here. I was going to make another one of them and put it over there because I don't even know why I was going to do it that close, you know. But it's, you know, why couldn't I think of the word enchantment? You know, I think I said it a second ago too. But anyway, I ended up just saying, you know what, that's just way too close, so the hell with it. Anyway, I've got an iron golem protecting this area. Like I said, this is largely unfinished. So we go down this way, and it goes way down through there, as you can see. That just goes outside too, by the way, so nothing major there. Let's see if I can remember how this goes. This comes over here, and it goes into the desert part. It comes down here, and I was working on it, so yeah, no big deal. No big deal at all here. I wish so bad that I had the maps I used to have. My castle maps, you guys would have really enjoyed them. I had all kinds of fun things to do on them, which I don't think I have anything set up on these. I'm not 100% now, because it seems to me like I did have something set up on this. But this castle's huge. It really is. It's not as big as the one I've got right now, but it's big. You know, I've got some floors down here that at one point in time were done. I just didn't save it, and it's a lot bigger than this. I mean, a lot bigger than this at one point. So I had to come back down here and work on this, and you know, kind of fix it back up to sort of the way it used to be. Now this is underground in case you have to, you get overran, you want to leave real fast. This goes into a mining section if you want to go mine for a while. Trying to think. Big old long tunnel, yeah. Be alright if a nuclear war happened, I guess. I'd have all this room and space, you know, to myself. But it's not really real, as you already know. It's a shame too, because I own a place where I'm originally from, and I own a house there, land, but my wife don't like it there, so we live in the city part. Alright, now here's the side view of my house, which I was making the yard look a little better, where it's in the desert, you know, it looks kind of like crap. As you can see, there used to be a mountain there, and I just didn't knock that dirt down yet, but that's how tall it used to be. And this guy wants to come say hello. Hello. Alright. I'll just give you a quick walk around, because if I go through every one of the rooms, it's going to take, you know, probably 20 minutes or so, and I know you guys probably just don't want to get bored about all that, so we'll just hurry up and try to get through it real fast together. And then after this video, I'm going to try to put up the one to show you guys how to, the camouflage trophy, how to unlock it. It's fairly simple if you've got the right material. Here's two of my iron golems, and here's upstairs. One of the parts, you know. This was a really nice house at one point. I had a little garden, I think, out here at one point. Yeah, it's still here. And I was going to block all that in, but like I said, I've pretty much quit on this board now. But, you know, all these was going to be rooms. This is the area that I didn't really get to work and finish much on. I did over there, but just, I don't know why I didn't do it, just to be honest with you. But something probably got my attention somewhere else. Alright. And by the way, these doors are okay, I just don't like the color of them. Alright, now if you look out this window, there's very good views on this one. Very good views. And for the most parts, I did like this map. Oh, let's see here. We're right back on the second floor, I think. Yeah, we was on the third floor just then. Where this area is kind of more underground than that area over there is. We're on, yeah. It's the first floor over to the right on the side view, and it's actually the second or the third maybe floor to my actual main part. Okay, no, I was wrong. It's just the second. Because right here it is. But I'll tell you what, there's not that many out there tonight compared to what it usually is like here. Alright, let's keep going, shall we? Alright, let's see. That keeps on going over to the side castle part, which is a pretty good little run from here. So I'm going to take it this way. I think this goes outside, maybe? Yes, good. Beautiful yard. This place right here was just gorgeous at one point. And there was a waterfall over there, but a creeper blew it up, so I had to fix it a different way for it to work still. Okay, now we just came into there. Here's a place I can sleep. And there's a way you can walk behind the bed right here and go into those other rooms that I was just in a second ago. Alright, now. I don't remember where this goes. It's just a, yeah, it's just a little walkway down through here. It's no big deal. There's my duplicating machine. Right there, I've got a video. One of my first videos I ever put up was over that duplication machine right there. Matter of fact, I think it was the very first video I ever put up. Okay, now we're getting over here to the side. Let's see. This goes outside out back, I think. Whoa, here's another one. Well, these things will not leave me alone half the time. Not all the time, basically. Oh, crap. Didn't turn almost about too slow on that turn. But anyway, I think, if I'm not badly mistaken, I have some house or some rooms down here as well. I do. I just ain't never put no steps or nothing in for them yet. Let's see. I heard something fall right then. Anyway, yeah. I've been mining down here quite a bit, looks like. Anyway, here's the main door for it when you come in from the front door here. Okay, moving on. We're just in this room, so let's go here. Yeah, I'll show you something pretty cool. This is part of my house, believe it or not, and this goes down into a mining tunnel. So yeah, you could actually jump down here and then ride the vine, so to speak. And whoops, I didn't do it right. And I need some light down here too. There we go. And you can keep going and mining. I've never been down there very far at all, so I really don't know what's down there yet. I'm always too busy building to be able to go mine anything, seems like. Besides when I first start, then I mine everything, you know, trying to get all the material I need together. And that's what I do for about the first month, I guess, is just mine, you know, and then try to start a house. And here's a witch that I might as well go ahead and kill on me now. There we go. But now that I'm dying, I don't want to mess with him, really. But I will anyway, because I will, because I can. Just the way it is, just because I can. Should just use my bow on him, but oh well. Probably been a lot safer. Alright, now, let's get back in the house before a bow guy shoots me and probably finishes me off. Alright, now, moving on. I have to remove some of this junk in a few minutes. There's another one that you can go down into the ground and mine at. I thought about building a door to it, but I already had that in going, so I thought, well, they'll probably connect eventually anyway. Alright, I had to wall up a wall there. There was a real nice place there, but it was a spawning point, and they kept spawning and coming in this castle, so I had to just board it up, basically. Now, if you go up here and go to the right there, you go right straight back into my main castle, and that's the second floor, so we'll go over this way. There's a way you can come over here with that and go outside, but it's I think it's upstairs. Whoops. It's upstairs. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, see? I know it is upstairs. Okay, here's where my mine carts lands at and stops. My other mine cart I'll have to show you in just a minute. There is a nice view right here outside. I always like this view right here. There is a desert temple. Right there's my theater that I showed you a while ago. This side's not done, as you can plainly see. It's just not finished at all. But I've got a really good railroad on this one. It's pretty cool. Or minecart railway, I guess you'd call it. But we'll go over here. Oh, and I think there's doors down. Yeah, there's doors down there as well. I think this is the last part I worked on. Matter of fact, it was right in here because I didn't even put the blocks in right here yet, which I'll go ahead and do real fast. There we go. Looks a little bit better. Maybe a little light here and a little light there, and you know, lighten the place up a little bit. As I said before, guys, I basically completely quit working on this one. So let's go around there and see what we can find. Oh, we found a booger. Yeah, I need to finish this off so that I put doors up and they can't come in as bad, nor as much. I usually have iron golems in all of my houses, but if they can't get to where they're coming in at, you know, they're not really much help. I don't have any doors on me, but I'll tell you what I can do right fast. I can build me one of these little burgers. Put this up here, put this over here, and bring this. Oh boy, there's really no room for it, so I'll put it right here, just for the fun of it, for the time being. Oh boy, no. I knew that was going to happen. Oh well, that's alright. We'll fix it. No harm, no foul. Look there, he hit me and almost killed me, and I was at full life if I ain't badly mistaken. I may not have been, but I could have sworn I was. Alright, we'll have to put the wall back in first and foremost. That way another burger don't come up and do it again, you know, right off the bat. Alright, he hit that area pretty good, didn't he? He sure did. And he got my, no, there it is. I thought he got my crafting table there for a second, but he missed it. Now, let's build us a couple of doors right quick. That way that don't happen again for a little bit anyway. There we go. Now him and his kind can stay outside. Do I have any glass? Yes, I do. Let's hope they stay outside anyway until we get done talking here anyhow. Alright, let's move on now. Come on, let's get the move on, buddy. There you go. I don't know why it's so hard to make the little Minecraft, or yeah, the little Minecraft guy run. Steve, I think his name is. He don't want to run much at all, I've noticed. But yeah, I've not got this done or finished. And look there, I got some more places here. You know, you'd think that I'd be almost close to all I've got, but I ain't even taken down a bunch of hallways yet, and there's still another floor or so. And the two connect and meet. Alright, here is the end part right here on the third floor, I think, in the front, you know, as you're looking at it. Well, ain't that a pretty waterfall right there? That's just outstanding. And my boy Noah, he made the key right there, that little dirt thing. That's kind of cute, I think. Alright, let's move on. See, does that still work? Let's go up here a minute. I didn't have to use this. There's a stairway that comes up here. Okay, now we're on the fourth, I think, floor, maybe. And yeah, I've missed where I was aiming to go. But we'll go ahead and use this for a minute anyway. There's some pretty good scenery up here. Very good scenery up here, matter of fact. Some of these rooms are really awesome. I'd love to have this room right here as a bedroom for my house. At the scenery, look at this. It's just outstanding. You know, Minecraft has some of the best looking places. You know, the views of the area. Even though everything's kind of squared off, I still love the way some of these look, especially at a distance. You know, some of these are just breathtaking at a distance. But anyway, let's go over and look at this one right fast. That's the jungle area right there. Oh, and there's lava right there. That's why I've got that built around that, so I don't accidentally fall in it. And there's my other railroad, and it goes into my house as well. Now that one goes way, 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 way far away. That's one of the longest railroads I've got built so far. One of these go all the way around the maps, but I'm not 100% sure because they crisscross. So I'm not sure which one does which. It's been a while too since I've used it. Alright. I've not even been on this map. Pretty good while. It's been a bit. Alright, we'll walk over here and get up my stairs now. Well, we didn't even finish walking this one out, did we? Well, here is the third floor, I think, and it's an overview of the garden down there. And nothing major, you know. Pretty good looks, some views on it. It's got probably the best view of this yard here, you know, hands down. I was going to build a little maze-like structure out there, and I may do that still. I don't know. Well, only time will tell at this point. I'm getting to where I can't work on Minecraft much anymore, and it's kind of sad because I have made some really nice things, in my opinion, on here. It's money. It all boils down to money. I've not got time to basically be on here. So, I mean, if I start getting... YouTube changed their policy the other day, and now instead of 2,000 views, you have to have 10,000 views before you can monetize your channel. And I just don't have that kind of views yet because my channel's new. So, and I had an ultimatum to the other day gave to me, if I don't start making money pretty soon, we'll have to stop. So, yeah, I'm on the grind. So I'm going to actually start changing my video formats. It's going to be, I'm going to do this probably, and I'm going to do the plushie toy thing. So, look, you know, that's going to be new pretty soon. And hopefully everybody will like it. Keeping my fingers crossed anyway, because if not, then I'm ruined. I'm going to have to do something completely different. And I don't want to have to do something completely different. I want to stay on this, but just because I want it don't mean it's going to happen. But anyway, you know, and not to mention, some of you guys have given me some of the best messages I've ever gotten in my life. Besides, well, naturally from my wife when we were dating, or, you know, when the anniversary comes up, or something similar to that. But some of you guys are so nice. I'm sure all of you are. Just, you know, there is some great places in this one. Well, I'm on top of the roof now. I forget how I get over here to this one. I know I've got a way to get to it. It's just I don't remember where it's at, just to be honest with you. I'm going to cheat and go this way just for a minute, and I'll have to put that back later on. Okay, let's go this way. We're not too far from being done with the first overall on this one. See, I have not even got this room finished. Stairwell's not done. I've got a bow guy here wanting to whoop me. Hit him 4 times with a 5 times, 6 times. Finally got him. Alright. Oh, and by the way, I only play this on hard mode. I hardly ever play it on anything but hard, because you can get some really good armor off of them when they die when you play it on hard mode. That's just that. I'll have to get rid of this stuff right fast, some of it. Okay, that's all I can get rid of. I'll take that and then put this there. Well, I'll put that there. Just about to eat and we'll move on. Alright, let's see if I left anything in here, any goodies, so to speak. Okay, so I don't remember how I got over here. Oh, and I remember I was going to blow that up and something stopped me. I don't think I had the fuse. I don't think I had the flint and steel. And this floor used to be a lot lower, as you can plainly see, and it didn't match, so I had to bring it on up, which I'll make another box and move it later. And here's a pretty good looking place on this area, almost at the top of the mountain. And there's my other minecart trail. Whoops, there's vines there. Let's see, set of stairs. Yes, right here we go. Only partially done, but you know, all the windows are pretty much the same, symmetrical. And there's pretty good views on them too, you know. You're just viewing the same places where we just at a while ago. So yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors, and plus the floor on top. You know, the house on top makes it 6. And you know, they're all about the same. About the same. Hello, Michael. So yep. All right, now I'm gonna take you guys. Wait a minute, I should have taken you back through that one more last time to show you how to get down to the part of it I didn't even show you. I hope this video hasn't been boring, guys. I mean, I like doing this kind of thing. I do. Maybe I'm just a boring talker. I don't know. But I should jazz it up a little bit. But I don't want to cuss a lot, because I know I do on some of my videos, and I know those ain't for children. And the bad part about it is it's probably the ones that kids actually want to watch. You know, they actually got more excitement, more movement, more, you know, giddy up and go type thing. And I know that's bad. And most of the time, and this is the truth, most of the time I don't even mean to cuss. It just happens. You know, and before I even realize it, I've already said it, and then, you know, what can you do then? But okay, I'm trying to remember where to go here. Okay, here's my beds. Good deal, good deal. Now let's walk downstairs right fast. See, most of this ain't even finished yet. Oh, I can show you some really cool tricks about swimming pools, for instance, how to actually make one. You know, a lot of people go at it backwards, and you don't want to do that. Alright, now we're getting into my mine carts. Well, there's another area, but we'll show it later. Okay, here's my, I think it was the first one I built right here. And then we're back to my map room too. Well, one of them. Right there. Now, let's take a ride right fast. I believe that's what we need to do. You know, release some stress, so to speak. Let's do that. Yeah. Is it getting dark outside? Because if it is, we'll go ahead and sleep. Well, we'll find out right here. Okay, good deal. Now, I got to stop for there, because that way I can get on them pretty easy. And see how I put that half block there? Boogers can't get in that way, besides them little bitty guys, and they usually don't. And, yeah, you can put your cart right through your house that way. I tell you guys, if I wouldn't have been able to have duplicated iron, I wouldn't have been able to have done this. I mean, I might have made one, you know, half as long as this, but no way would I have been able to went all the way around the map with it. You know, just no way. But where I learned how to duplicate, and by the way, I tried so many different duplication modes, and none of them worked. None of them did. They'd already patched every one of them. And then I found the one I use, and it worked, but it's very slow. You know, I mean, you got to really know what you're doing, and you got to do it over and over and over and over and get good at it. And and then you may get, you know, 3 to 5 each time or something like that. So it's a slow duplication process, but it works, and that's where it's at. You know, it means no more having to, you know, be real careful with your diamond pickaxe or your diamond sword or your diamond armor or whatever. You can actually use your stuff the way you want to use it, and then go back and make more if need be, or repair it. So, yeah, that's why duplication is so important on this game. It takes so long to find them, you know, diamonds, emeralds, and things like that. Orange not that hard to find. Boy, diamond sure is. Which I've been lucky on some games. I found, you know, enough, probably 30 within the first 15 minutes of my first game, you know. But it's also taken me sometimes hours to find my first one. And then, you know, take me another hour to find two, you know, so. Alright, this is the first house I made. Very first one on here. And there's a stopper right there on the track, which is good. And where it's getting dark, I'll probably go in here and lay down real fast, because it only takes like a second. And then that way we can ride the trail, or the track rather, without them stopping me. I'll trip this part out. Whee! The reason why I built this one is because there was lava coming out of the mountain, and I thought that'd be cool to have a house with lava running out of it. Okay, there's another duplicate. That's the first duplicator I made, I think, ever. I believe that was the first one I ever made, period. So yeah, there's my dog. Hey boy. Or wolf on here. It's a wolf. Huh. Alright. Whoops. Seems like I had something here that was pretty cool. Probably not. Wait, what, did I see something? Oh, duh. Anyway. Alright, let's just lay down real fast and get out of here. I was going to take him upstairs, but, you know. We'll just go to sleep and head back down the road. How's that sound? Alright. I know I've got some more goodies here. Quite a bit of them, actually. I can hear those boogers dying outside. Well, crap. Well, we'll go ahead and grab some of these. And put... Or, poop. Sorry about that, guys. I meant to put this stuff up. Oh, and did yous know yous can melt all this stuff down now? That's cool. Watch this. Just in case you don't know it. Now, some of yous probably like, yeah, I already know. And I'm sorry. I'm just doing this for the people that don't know. Used to, if you had old armor and stuff, you could do it, and really a whole lot you could do with it. I mean, you could put it up on the wall as a picture, but aside from that, there was not a whole lot you could do with it, or make an armor stand. And that's fairly new. Well, I mean, not real new. It's been on for about 2 years, 3 years now, something like that. But anyway, 9 of these makes an ingot. A nugget does. 9 nuggets makes 1 ingot. So that's pretty cool to know, you know. Anyway, moving on. Boy, I'm sorry you're going to have to sit here, but I love you, little fella. Alright, now, let's get back on our train track and run like the devil after us. Alright. I wish I'd have brought some maps to show you how far we've already came. Now we've already been across 1, 2. This is a middle map right here. We came off of the sides. It was kind of down toward the bottom of the map that we were on. So all we had to do is go over and down a little bit, and then we went through it completely through the next map. And well, we went through about the center of it and made a left, and came into this one, which we go all the way across this one. Now there's a place right here. That's why I've got that stopper there. There's a place right here where the tracks meet at. Now what we're going to do is going around this way for the time being. But to go on down that way is how we going around, you know, the other part of the tracks. Or the maps, I mean, I'm sorry. The southern parts. These are more like the northern, western part, or eastern part, I'm sorry. I've got a little house up here somewhere coming up. Right there, right in front of us. Yeah, that's it, right there. It's just there in case, you know, I get in trouble or something. And these boats is how I actually cleared the maps on here. I had one on this side, and there was one on this side once upon a time. Probably one up here somewhere. Sometimes these water boards go on forever. And the bad thing about it is, most of them ain't even got a water temple. They just water, you know. I have no idea why they waste so much land on here. Thought about going right in the middle of one of them, though. I'm building like a big island and then just start building all over it. But I lived in that little house right up there for a long time on this game, so I could breed sheep. And I remember when I brought my railroad through here, it actually collapsed right here. It went way down in there. Ooh, I got one out, didn't I? I think this one stops right up here. It does, right here. But I'd made it to this town at that point, and don't leave me my cart. I better get it. A dog or something will get in it and it'll run off. But this was one of the weirdest villages I'd ever seen. Want some coal, don't you, buddy? Yeah, I already know about it. Let's see. This was all growed together. You couldn't even get into this one at all. That hill went all the way to here. And it was all in the dirt, completely. Now on this side, it was all under dirt. I had to dig this out, and I put all these stone in here myself. And the only way you could get in this house was one way, and it was right here. And it had like 3 villagers in it. It was amazing to me to see if there was any. I mean, it was amazing to see that there's somebody already there, you know, in there, because it was so much under dirt that it looked like nobody could actually, you know, survive there. Which I know it's just a game, but you know, it still looked pretty wild to me. Try to make a quicker way up these little stairs here. Whoopsie poopsie. Upside down ain't going to work on the doopsie. There we go. Now, let's see. That's what I say. Oh, I got the lava out and put it in a bucket on this one. You can tell I've been here. Right there's my bed. There's a lot of stuff I had. But yeah. Well, guys, we're at 31 minutes right now. I think that's plenty long enough for a video. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and stop here. But I will finish this same video up pretty soon. So just keep your eyes out for it. And if you want me to make more videos like this, I'll be more than happy to. I'll show you everything I know about Minecraft eventually. And, you know, we'll actually learn together on some. Now, I know how to make an elevator on here. But I'll show you that a little bit later. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, and I will see you then, okay? And as always, I'm out.